Welcome back, adventurers. Are you ready to sail into mystery, to leave the safety of land behind and face the wonders and terrors of the deep sea? Today's tale is from the legendary journeys of Sinbad the Sailor. In this second voyage, Sinbad will encounter a sleeping giant of the ocean, flying horses, and a hidden kingdom high in the clouds. So, tighten the ropes, raise the sails, and let your imagination guide Ubi, 'cause this is not just a story, it's an unforgettable adventure. The call of the sea. After returning from his first journey, Sinbad was celebrated in Baghdad. His home overflowed with riches, exotic goods, and guests eager to hear his tales. But riches could never fill the sea-shaped hole in his heart. Night after night, he would climb to his rooftop, stare at the stars, and dream of distant shores. And one morning, he could bear it no longer. He packed his things, kissed his city goodbye, and headed for the port where a great merchant ship was preparing to sail east. Sinbad smiled. His second voyage had begun. Sailing into the unknown, the ship carried traders from India, Persia, and beyond. Their cargo was rare, their dreams even rarer. 4 weeks, they crossed the 7 seas, braving storms, strange birds, and even waters that glowed in the dark. One night, Sinbad saw a falling star dive silently into the sea. The captain whispered, "We've entered the waters of illusion. Here, not everything you see is real." But even he wasn't prepared for what they would find next. The island that wasn't. After 40 days at sea, they spotted a lush green island. It seemed like paradise, trees with golden fruit, clear water, singing birds. The crew cheered, dropped anchor, and rushed to explore. They lit fires, cooked their meals, laughed under the sun. Sinbad relaxed on the sand, writing in his journal. Everything felt perfect, until the ground began to shake. The birds vanished. The waves shifted. Then came the raw, deep, thunderous growl that echoed across the sea. The island began to move. It wasn't land. It was the back of a sleeping whale, a giant sea creature that had surfaced to warm itself in the sun. The moment the fires touched its skin, it woke in fury. The sea exploded. The whale dove deep, creating a whirlpool that dragged the crew back toward the ship. Some made it. Sinbad didn't. He was swept away into the roaring sea. Alone in the abyss, Sinbad clung to a floating plank, exhausted and freezing. For a full day and night, he drifted wherever the waves chose. Then a rocky shore rose before him, dark and wild. Strange trees twisted toward the sky. Shadows danced between the branches. He was alone, with nothing but courage and the will to survive. The sky riders of Sinbad climbed a steep hill. He heard something above. Wings, not birds, a horse. A white horse, with great feathered wings, gliding silently through the clouds. Then came a rider armored in silver, sword at his side, eyes like polished stone. "Who are you?" the rider asked. "I am Sinbad," he replied. "Shipwrecked, lost." The rider smiled. "Then you are welcome in the land of the Sky Riders, a kingdom above the clouds." They soared together to a village high in the mountains. There Sinbad found wonders beyond imagination. Glowing rivers that sang as they flowed, mirrors that showed faraway places, children learning to ride the wind like birds. The people of the Sky Riders lived in harmony with the clouds. They raised winged horses, spoke with the stars, and told tales of distant galaxies. Sinbad stayed with them for over a month. He learned their ways, flew with the herd, and even rode into a storm. But deep inside, his heart longed for Baghdad. Returned to the sea one day, while watching the horizon, he saw a ship passing in the distance. Without hesitation, he mounted a winged steed and flew toward it. The sailors gasped as he landed on deck, cape flowing behind him like a hero from legend. He told them his story. Some laughed, some listened in awe, and together they sailed westward home. Home again, wiser than before. After 40 more days at sea, Sinbad returned to Baghdad. The streets erupted in celebration, but this time he spoke little of gold or treasure. Instead, he told of the sleeping whale, the flying horses, and the sky kingdom where the stars seemed close enough to touch. He had returned, not just richer in coin, but richer in spirit. And so ends the second voyage of Sinbad the sailor. But adventure never sleeps. The sea still calls. And somewhere beyond the edge of the map, the third voyage is already waiting. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to join us on the next magical adventure. See you in the third voyage of Sinbad. Until then, keep dreaming and keep exploring.